Welcome to today's headlines. South Governor declares state of emergency. To my dear listeners, an interesting news is it? Governor of the South declares state of emergency. Why did he declare state of emergency? To my dear listeners, good morning from wherever you're listening from, and please, before I go into details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe, and share. Now the details. Akwa Ibom State Governor Umo Eno has declared a state of emergency in the power sector, aimed at setting machinery in motion to ensure stable power supply in the state. Mr. Eno made the declaration in his remarks during the State Executive Council ministerial briefing, end of year review in Uyo on Wednesday. He said that a power summit would be held in 2025 and the master plan would be drafted to lay the foundation for sustained industrial development in the state. The government said that power remained critical in the drive to actualize each of the components of the Arise agenda of its administration. He said that the power was critical to the success of major projects, especially the aviation ecosystem, seaport and medical corridor his administration was embarking on. To my dear listeners, now we have come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, I would say, but this is not up to something you declared state of emergency for, because as it is, I don't think it's really worth it. But as far as I'm concerned, I would use this medium and the platform to at least urge the Nigerians to do something meaningful. But it is expected of the government to empower the youth. Let them do something meaningful. Let them do something meaningful with their time. You're not empowering the youth. You're not empowering the youth, and you expect them to, you expect them to move on and just like that. So sorry, okay, the news to continue here that says the governor added that the state would hold a power summit to enable a thorough review of the current state of affairs in the sector and set modalities to ensure regular power supply in the state. Mr. Eno said that the vision of his administration was to deliver a 24-hour power supply to ignite the state economy. Power is critical to the success of major projects in the Arise agenda. It drives the economy and attracts investors. We are going to overhaul the power sector to attract investors into the state and boost the economy, he said. In his presentation, the State Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Charles Udo, said that there is a need for accreditation of hotels in the state. Mr. Udo added that the ministry had concluded plans for orientation of hoteliers, their staff, tour guides, and taxi service to prepare them for its lofty vision for the sector. Well, to my dear listeners, now I have finally come to the end of our today's news. But I don't think this should be hard to do. Even when you want to do something, this should not stress you. It's something you can do instead of declaring a state of emergency. It's something easy that you can just do without even the involvement of the state of emergency. And please, to my dear listeners, let's move down to the comment section. The first comment I have here says, still working with old hands, brains, hearts, legs, etc. Another comment here says total power failure in Bayelsa State and Delta State for almost a year.